your CIGTV News Update, I'm Donna Bush. Today is World Down Syndrome Day, and to mark the importance of this day to our local community, civil servants gathered on the steps of the Government Administration Building on Thursday morning, wearing brightly colored socks of all lengths. Now, Chief Officer from the portfolio of the Civil Service, Gloria McPhail-Nixon, held a little competition for the bold and supporting civil servants who wore the best socks, while special invited guests with Down syndrome were invited to be a part of the civil service gathering. Now, the Special Needs Foundation, Cayman, and Down Syndrome Cayman Islands organizations helped to raise awareness and funds on the day each year. Everyone within the public and private sectors were also encouraged to post selfies using the hashtag RYSCayman. And we just saw the team there from the Department of Commerce and Investment rocking their socks for World Down Syndrome Day. As we've been reporting, though, last weekend, staff from the DCI were awarded the Top Employer Award for the mid-size category from the private sector. We spoke with some staff who shared their feelings on working within this top employer department.
Great, elated, on top of the world. We're good over here at DCI. We're really good over here at DCI. We make every day a fun day. And I can't say enough about our supervisors. We're just one family. As you know, with all families, we do have our ups and downs, but we trash it out, get back on the road, and we're off again with no one holding any grudge for whatever we discuss. And DCI's family is just a really close-knit family. We try to do everything together, speaking with one voice, communicating, and I think that is the key for us.
Well, I feel like for too long, like everybody outside of government had this stigma that, you know, us government employees were only up to a certain level, but it showed that we carry ourselves at a certain standard that is up to theirs, if probably even more than theirs, considering we won. And just the camaraderie here is perfect. It makes work here just that much more enjoyable.
And we say congratulations once again to the DCI team. Well, in just 28 days, the Cayman Islands will host the 2019 Carifta Games, bringing together hundreds of athletes and officials to our shores from the region. Lance Barnes brings us up to date.
Recently, we had the officials from NACAG visited the island, and just to check in to see what we're doing, how far we've reached, and they're quite pleased. As a matter of fact, they have said we've gone above and beyond the norm. So they inspected the track, they looked at the officials and the entire LOC, and they're quite happy. Well, the track is now completed. We opened 2 days ago. The athletes have been training for the past 2 days, and officially today they can use spikes on the track. As you know, we'll have our Carifta trials this weekend, Friday and Saturday, so this promises to be very exciting. We need the public to come and support our local athletes. These athletes will be trying to qualify for the Carifta Games, which will be in the next couple of weeks. So we need the support, and this could be a rehearsal to the support we're hoping to anticipate from our local supporters as well. Tickets are only sold online at caymancarifta2019.ky, but we do understand there's some persons who are having difficulties purchasing tickets online. So our marketing team is working with our marketing partners to come up with a plan to have tickets sold physically starting next week. Ticket sales have been going quite well. The main grandstand, the A section, which is closest to the finishing line, those seats are all gone. We decided to sell online first because, you know, we have a lot of countries visiting. So you know what, we're not saying no to our Caymanians and our local supporters, but has been going well quite so far. It's very important for Caymanians to come out and support our local athletes. You know why? Because this is home. We're on home soil. Over the years, our athletes have been doing well so far. For the past 2 Carifta Games, we have brought home at least 7 medals. So this year, we're hoping with the support and the cheer and the noise in the background, supporting our local athletes, I'm sure they'll do better. And it brings a sense of pride. You know, you're home, you want to see your friends, your family in the stands, and I'm sure with that type of motivation, they will do better. We want more Caymanians to be here for a Caymanians at least, yeah, right? But we do have other countries here, Trinidad, Barbados, Bahamas. Come and support your country. You know, Bahamas, for example, the John Cunu Band will be here. They're coming there full force. So we're hoping you'd come and wear national colors because we want to see different colors throughout the entire stand, not just Cayman colors, but bring your national colors. Well, I can't say too much about the entertainment part, but our opening ceremony is going to be spectacular. We'll have our local dancers, some of our artists will be performing. It promises to be very exciting. I can't say too much, but you need to come out. The opening ceremony will be on a Saturday in the afternoon. Well, I want to thank the Honourable Minister and the government for the significant contribution they've made to provide us with such a wonderful facility. The track is the best in the Caribbean now. We have the new Mondo surface. So this is a very exciting time for Cayman. We were the first to broadcast the games. We were first to televise the games in 2010. And once again, NACAC is expecting high things from us. So we're very happy and we're very thankful for all the support we've received from our partners as well. The support has been overwhelming, and we're quite pleased.
And Caribsa 2019 kicks off at the Truman Bodden Sports Complex on Saturday, April 20th. You can go online to caymancarifta2019.ky to purchase tickets as well as to get more information. And that ends today's news update here on CIG Television. If you missed it, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush. Thanks for joining me, and I wish you a wonderful night. Did you know that planning permission is required for a shed? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know planning permission is required to clear land by mechanical means? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required.
Boating, fishing, and water sports in the Cayman Islands are great, but keep a cool head. Here are 7 tips for fun and safe sea outings. Number 1. Use a checklist to plan your outing. Check the weather forecast, make a float plan, and share it with someone who is remaining on land, stating where you're going, with whom, and when you're expected to return. Visit your nearest marine supply store to get your safety gear. This includes signaling mirrors, whistles, and a flare kit. It's also very important to have onboard flotation devices and life vests for each person. There are different types of vests. Some are for water sport activities such as snorkeling, and others are for going on offshore boating or on fishing trips. Number 2. These items can be lifesavers in case of an accident or bad weather. Number 3. Use a motor kill switch, especially if you're boating alone. In case of a leak or breakdown, always stay with the boat until help arrives. If you capsize, an emergency beacon or locator device can send a distress signal to inform the authorities of your location. Larger flares will indicate distress to a boat, airplane, or search and rescue officials. Number 4. In addition to sunscreen, food, and beverages, it would be smart to have a cell phone. Make sure your marine radio works. Cayman's boaters use Channel 16 to communicate. Number 5. Also, don't forget your anchor and sufficient rope. Number 6. Boat operators should be familiar with the local waters and reefs, as well as the capabilities and functions of the vessels they are using. Always obey the rules of the sea and the marine environment, and have courtesy for others. Number 7. Alcohol and salt water do not mix, especially if you're the captain. Some useful contact numbers are 911. The RCIPS Marine Base is 649-7710, and the Port Authority is 949-2055. Smooth sailing, all!
Did you know that planning permission is required for an addition, alteration, or any material change to your house? The 10% rule no longer exists. Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required?